to another episode of Petty Talk Podcast. I'm Justin. We got special guests today. We're here with Kelo and Jake, Mr Juno.
Yes, sir.
People were getting on you because they saw that axe on your chest. What was going on with that? That AI axe they had on there.
AI is crazy.
That AI was wild. But how y'all doing today?
Good, man. Good to have a new guest on here.
Yeah, we got Jay on the road. Jay said, I just talked to him. He's broke down on the road. He got the truck on the road in Wisconsin. He's broke down right now.
That's tough. I'll come out and help you out, dog. It's cold out there.
I'm not going to come out there. It's probably raining and real cold.
It's not Island Boy weather up there for sure.
Nah, for sure.
It's close to snow by now.
What, up there?
Up there.
Yeah.
For real.
Shit, we were in Dalton this weekend and it was like 40.
Yeah, your girl seemed like it was fucking 30 degrees or
It was cold, bro.
Cold?
Yeah, like we started in long sleeves, went to short sleeves for like a game and a half and was right back in the long sleeve.
Okay. That was some Florida guy weather then.
It was crazy. But I mean, it was nice though. At least we didn't get no rain or like nothing like that. It was really nice. And those fields up there are really nice.
So y'all came in third.
We came in third.
We're 10 strong.
We're 10 strong, man. We 10 strong and it was crazy because we had about 14.
Oh, you know how that shit go by Thursday, by Wednesday it started trickling down?
No. It wasn't even my girls that pulled out. It was the WSL got me.
For real?
Yeah. So let me tell you what happened. So we have our team. Mind you, we're in the tournament for like 2.5 weeks registered.
Okay.
8 registered.
Yeah.
We have girls on our team that did play B conference. Okay. Right. However, for WS Worlds, they were C chips on D teams.
Okay. For
Georgia teams.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, and they were C players on C teams in the C division. Mm. So what do I think? So if they were C then, what should they be right now?
C. Okay.
So Tuesday comes and I get an email and a Facebook message that all my girls have been bumped to B because they were on a B conference schedule.
They did the belly. Somebody dropped a dime on you.
Bro, yeah. They dropped a dime on me.
I'm gonna drop a dime on it.
Yeah, I don't like this shit. Like, right, we coming 6 hours away. And mind you, I have probably 4 or 5 of my girls are from Georgia.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? But all my girls, they made them all, so I had to fire sell my roster. I'm pissed.
I see some new faces too. That's
all of them.
Who the hell is these people?
Look, we were picking people up Thursday. And then, so we had 11.
Okay.
And then Friday, one of the girls had a family issue.
Oh.
So we went with 10.
10 strong.
And it was crazy because this is our first time, this is my first time really coaching a women's C team by myself. Mm-hmm. And they combined the E and the D with the C.
Yeah, that's what WSL been doing.
Bro, we had to give 8 runs.
Yeah. Ooh.
To E teams.
Not even 5.
8. And you start out 8-0.
Oh, straight 8.
Straight 8.
So that means
and then the D teams was 4.
See, obviously hit first.
So no. That was the thing too. Normally it should be if you give runs, you're automatically home.
All right.
If you lose the toss, there was a game, we gave up 8 and we were visitors. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like I would want it that way though.
Really?
Hit first, yeah.
Guys, if we get a chance to put runs up on the board, and they're up 8, I feel like they wouldn't be as
cocky. Because if you get the straight 8 off rip, I want to hit first because I get away to chip away. Now, what sucks is they get the 8 and they hit first. Yeah. By the time you go to hit is 14, 50. Like, you're looking at everybody like, come on, guys, we're going to lose our burn our home runs just to get back.
It was crazy because we played, not only did we have 10, but we didn't have a pitcher. We had no legit pitcher. You want to know who pitched for us all weekend?
Who was it?
Talia.
For real?
Talia was chucking and ducking all weekend.
Mask? You had a mask? No mask.
Beanie.
Stop.
Beanie and earrings on.
That's it.
That's it. And face paint.
And doing a TikTok.
She just won a job.
Yeah,
she just won a job, bro.
Listen. They were playing. The other teams would be playing music and they'd be dancing on the thing.
Yeah, y'all know.
It was wild.
Yeah. Once her and Joey together is a wrap.
Yeah, well, Joey was working. Joey couldn't play. She made Joey B too. So Joey was working the tent the whole time. We didn't even have Joey. I would have pitched Joey.
Yes.
Dang. But we didn't have Joe either.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
You can't wait the week of and,
you know who did that to
make
me?
Changes.
One Nation did that shit to me.
Oh, yeah, they did. They did it to you personally.
Yes, personally.
Yeah.
I was mad about that. And now it was me and Kobe. They put us, they let Kobe be C. And then
Cornelius?
Yes. We was on with
Can
Toon
you guys
Squad.
hear me now?
We was with Toon Squad then. So we were supposed to go to some tournament.
Okay,
Greg was trying to throw
years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago. This was a while, but not this time, right? So when we was trying to get there, they let us in. And that Thursday, they changed all our ranks to B. Never saw us, never saw me. I don't even know who One Nation was. So they gave Kobe back his money. I was like, okay, cool. Hey, hey, can I get my money back too? No. They said no. I said, what you mean no? Man, I put that man on Facebook, all kind of crazy. I was like, because I'm black?
Well, just so you guys know, my WSL rant, they didn't hear it on the live.
They didn't hear it?
No, I had to mute. It was mute. Like I was getting messages right here.
Oh man.
And they couldn't hear me. Long story short, you guys got to come back Wednesday. But we had 14. WSL said, fuck that. I'm bumping half your roster to B.
Yeah.
And we still shut up with 10. We still got third. The girls fought all day. It was crazy. Legit. It was crazy. I had girls that were dying in the outfield. I had girls on their period, couldn't run. It was TMI. Listen, we talk about everything on the podcast.
Listen, man, that's what you got to deal with nowadays.
Hey, it's crazy with the women's game. It's a women's game. You got
to have a bag of everything.
Now I know. Before we come into a team, I got to text the girls, hey, who's on the pier, so I can know where to put you in the lineup.
Diabolical, bro.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on personally? So,
ladies, disregard anything he
just
said.
You might as well have a daughter by now. Bro.
Yeah. So
I do got a daughter too. That's a bad part.
I don't have a daughter.
I'm not ready for that. But we got Jake No Shirt Hathaway here with us.
The softball Jake, baby.
Yeah, the softball Jake.
So, tell us a little something about yourself, like how you get started in slow pitch softball. Because I know you play baseball as well. So, how did you get started in slow pitch softball? And end up on the conference. Tell us a little bit about your journey, man.
Well, shoot, dude, it was a short story. My buddy Mike Mullen, local guy in Jax. Mm-hmm. I worked with him at Cintas after playing baseball at Flagler. Started my career at Cintas.
Flagler? You went to Flagler?
Yeah, I played baseball at Flagler for 2 years.
Fuck y'all, because I went to Florida Memorial.
Dang, it's like that, bro?
Yeah, y'all beat up on us a lot, so
shoot.
Fuck Flagler.
Yeah, we did some beating on some teams, but
yes, we did.
I mean, we play pretty much everybody in Florida. JUCOs. I mean, these JUCO teams around in Florida, man,
it's different.
They're basically like a D1 school.
Did y'all play BCC, Broward County? No, that was too far.
We played FSC. Well, it was fall ball, but we played FSCJ. Okay. We played other communities. I think maybe Seminole Community or somebody like that.
Yeah,
but
okay.
These teams were good, man.
Loaded,
we had
man.
D1 maybe dropouts or D1 steroid caught up or whatever the case may be.
Trying to get the grades together.
Something like that. Whatever.
Fresh off the boat. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Dagmars. They had a team full of Dagmars.
I'm just being real. Hey, the truth is the truth. Don't shoot the messenger.
But no, I played there for 2 years. Dave Marnett was a great coach. And then I moved on to my career. And then Mike Mullen, local guy, got me into D. I think it was D. Played a couple tournaments in D. Mm-hmm. Didn't like D and wanted to move up immediately in C. And then played with DNS that year. Played in C, got bumped to B that next year. Played with Young Guns. Then after Young Guns was the conference. Nice. So maybe 3 years.
Nice. So what do you think about the competition up there in comparison to when you play BSC or an open tournament or whatever? So what's the difference?
Shoot. You cross the whole spectrum there, man. BSC is a whole nother animal, though. Yeah. BSC is a whole nother animal. Those boys get loud over there. They get me going, so I got to control myself sometimes. But no, man, BSC is great competition. I mean, a lot of the guys from conference, they mix up guys and they go play in BSC, so it's a good different atmosphere to change up scenery and change up teams, and it's more relaxed, obviously. Yeah. It's more relaxed, more fun in BSC than it is in conference, obviously. But open tournaments in Florida, I know the turkey tournament is going to be crazy.
No.
Who you with?
I'm playing with him with co-ed.
With co-ed, but he's with SNI.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got a team. I committed to them earlier in the year, and then obviously I'll be playing with y'all Justin and co-ed, but turkey tournament's always fun. We got the Boons tournament up.
The Boons. I forgot about the Boons.
It's pretty big. Yeah. A lot of big guys come out there and play. Home Run Derby too is fun. I mean, that's basically open tournaments I've got here closer to Jacksonville. Okay. So, but that's in the off season. But yeah, it's a fun time. Competition is where we all want to go and eat, right? Yeah, so conference is always going to be competitive, man, no matter what. BSC, I feel, is always going to be competitive. And then the open tournaments around here, I think we just like to just get swings in, have fun.
Shit. Do you think that an organization or organizations should start to not cater, but like start to host like just some more open events to give the conference guys an opportunity to play when they're not playing, because, you know, we pretty much play once a month, sometimes once every other month, depending on travel, you know, because once you get there, you can't play. You can't play anything. Yeah. Like you can only play that.
There's no B in Florida.
Yeah. No. There's no B. And even if
there's rarely a C.
But even if you are, a lot of people don't know this, like when we go play the Chunk tournament or we go play that John Kings, if I would bring the guys, like conference guys to come play with me, we'd have to be registered as a pickup team. Because once you're on a conference roster, you can't be put on another roster as a chip. Oh. And if you're taken off that roster, you can't be put back on.
That's a lot.
So a lot of people don't know that.
During the year.
Yeah, this is during the year. During the year. So like you can't even come down. They have to be open tournaments where you could play as a pickup.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or you can't. Yeah. Like, so say you're on 57 and I have the Ville and we're playing B and I want to bring you down to be a chip. I can't.
Yeah.
Because you can't come off that roster under no circumstances. If you're off that roster, you can't go back on.
Yeah.
So that's a different dynamic too. So like if, you know, you think, I know One Nation was trying to do it, but U-Trip killed that. U-Trip just waited till they put their schedule out.
Well, in
adjusted
reality,
their schedule and shut that down.
In reality, throughout the season, you probably maybe only have the opportunity to maybe play, you know, 3 tournaments at 3 different months in those open. Because in the beginning of the year, you know, we're playing 2.
Yeah.
Like either back to back, either back to back or every other weekend. So it's not really efficient to do that in the beginning. But towards the end of the year, towards the end of the Worlds, it would be very beneficial for me, especially to have an opportunity to play in an open tournament. Now, when I saw about One Nation, what you were doing about the show?
Yeah,
that's such a good idea.
It is.
It's such a good idea.
And the crazy thing is with their program, you don't have to ever worry about getting bumped.
Yeah.
So you could bring the same team back and run it back. But the problem is that they got ahead of themselves a little bit. And U-Trip caught on to it.
Yeah.
And U-Trip put their schedule out, right?
Yeah.
One Nation comes after them, puts their schedule out, but they didn't do it far enough. U-Trip pulled their schedule.
Oh, shit.
Came back and put fucking duels on the days that One Nation was going to have their world tournament. No, just the world. So then even at that, just by them killing that one tournament, you kill the whole program, because why are you going to play all year if you can't take a team to Worlds?
Right. Yeah.
So they killed it with one move. And that's how big, you know, U-Trip is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Jay.
Oh, sorry, just while I were talking about it, because that was the only speed bump that I would have seen is that you're going parallel to U-Trip, and that would be your biggest competitor.
Right. Yeah, and they put a duel in Panama City, and they put a duel in Washington. They covered both coasts on the day One Nation was supposed to have Worlds on that weekend, just to make sure it shut it down, because you knew your conference teams are going to go somewhere, and that's always going to be these guys' priority because of contracts. So, yeah, U-Trip didn't play. I hope One Nation can figure it out, because, like, we took the team to the Mojo, and I had Yates, Dagmar, all these guys, and we're all Florida guys having fun, and it would have been awesome to be able to have that team. We started it. We had everything in motion for it, and U-Trip kind of killed it. I would love to do that.
I think the best time, because we were talking about it earlier, the best time to do it is like in the off season, like
I was
now.
Just gonna say that.
Because the thing is, especially when these guys about to ramp up. So this month, everybody probably shut it down all the way to like November till Turkey, because you got to catch yourselves and all that. Yeah. But I think like if you start something like December, January, like a little, because people don't understand, there's a lot of conference players and talent in Florida itself.
Shit, in Jacksonville, we got over 100 plus C players.
You find a field like Lake City, you know, all those turf fields, like it's not dirt. They're not going to have a lot of wear and tear in their body as far as like digging in the dirt. Man, that shit, it worked.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I was just going to say the same thing. If you could give since Worlds was beginning October, you'll have the remainder of October. I always want to play. I don't ever really want to stop unless I'm hurt.
Right.
But, I think November, you got November, December, January, February, and March. That's 5 months. Yep. You can get 10 tournaments in at the minimum, maybe like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
You can have a small season, an off season, and everyone will be available.
Yeah. And the teams
everyone will be available.
And what could happen is those conference teams will come to those other divisions, because now I got my team a year round and I can be building, getting ready for the conference.
Exactly.
Right? And those guys can play too. Right. So even if it's not true open where everybody's just playing with buddies, you can build it to where, hey, you got 12 teams in the conference. Now those 12 teams in the conference are playing One Nation from October to March because they're getting ready for the conference. You know what I mean? And I mean, I hope they can figure it out because I love the one, even though I had the situation one, I love their game. The concept of the game is outstanding and they do things, you know, the right way in that. So I hope someone else can figure it out for you guys.
Fuck it, man. Let's call it hype, man. Let's do it.
Man, they trying to get they trying to get me to get a thing, but I got so much on my plate. I could not take on I couldn't take on opening a whole fucking softball organization.
You know who did it before you came out here? Suge did that. Remember when Suge used to have all of us in Lake City? He was trying to create something, or you wasn't playing around that time?
I wasn't at that time, no.
Okay,
when he had 50-50, right? Yeah. I was just starting.
Suge had created something like that, like the same thing we talking about. It's been year-long complaints. He had created something where in Lake City, like you got your team and you get points and stuff like that, and you go around and play each other. But of course, you know, like you said, you trip. I don't know what really happened, but it went down.
I mean, you got the Challenge Cup. You got all those Challenge Cups. Pretty much the entire month of January is Winter Worlds, Challenge Cup, something.
I'm pretty much going to rent. I'm going to rent a condo down because I'm going to be at all the Challenge Cups with my vending.
Hey, you might well get out.
Yeah, like because my workers and stuff. I'm just going to leave them there.
You need a big hype RV, baby.
Let's get a guest room for me because when I come down to one of mine, I'm crashing the hype house.
No, we're going to be there though. I think the only one we're not going to do, and it's just because
you doing BSC.
Yeah, we're doing BSC.
So from January.
Yeah, but we're not going to do the C and above because y'all motherfuckers cheap. Once they get the C and above,
ain't nobody spending no money.
They don't want to spend no money because they get all shit for free. So they ain't trying to spend nothing.
Ease with the money.
So we're going to go to the BSC, the international one, the C, the D, the E, and the co-ed and do all those. Okay. But we're only ones we're not touching is the upper. C and above, fuck you guys. Like, y'all ain't going to spend no money. We could give stuff away. We could tell everybody it's all $20 bins and they still ain't going. Nah. They're going to go over to Rawlings or Combat or somebody and be like, hey, yeah. Let me get this.
Hey, so Jake, a lot of people don't understand, but tell people how it is to play in a duel, like the wear and tear, that's a lot of games. Like, talk about some of these duels. Like, y'all play duels like in the middle of the season too.
Yeah.
So explain somewhat like the wear and tear. Look at his face. His face alone explains it.
I mean, it's a beast. One tournament playing 3 or 4 games, scoring 30, 40, 50 runs. That alone is a beast, let alone having to go back the next day and run it all over again for another 4 or 5 games.
And the second one is normally unlimited home runs, right? It's unlimited,
in Seattle. Right? I think they did that to y'all in Seattle.
Yeah, we didn't go to Seattle. I think that's how that works.
Yes. Yeah. I knew one of them.
The duel in Florida is normal home run rules.
Okay. And the Smoky, right?
The Smoky is unlimited. Yeah. So there's 2 unlimited home runs tournaments. The big ones is the Smoky and obviously the Major World Series. Yeah. But I did think they opened up in Seattle.
Yeah, the second one. The first one was home runs and the second one was.
But don't you think it's a little bit unfair for the major, the actual major to be unlimited when you have a team like Resi? It kind of feels like, and I'm just getting into this year. I'm going to have my first big time team. But like, to me, it's kind of like I don't want to say catering to them, but you're putting it on a platter for them. Look how their team is built.
All right.
Right? So you're saying basically, hey, fucking have fun.
I think
like you're playing for, it's almost, and I hate to say this, and I mean no disrespect to anybody, but coming into that world, you got to be like, hey, we're shooting for second place because you know if they get on, they'll hit. Yeah. They bat 10 or 11, they're going to hit 20 home runs in a row. Yeah. That's realistically that could happen.
But I think devil's advocate in that part, in that sense, is like you got guys like Jake and guys that are competitive, right? And people don't bitch in conference. So it's like that's the challenge. Like if we beat them motherfuckers, we know we good because you got to think about it. Some of these teams, they play the major teams and then they still go to their specific AAA or whatever. So even then, that's bulletin board material, right? Like, shit, guys, if we could keep up with them motherfuckers in a duel or whatever, nobody else can
I just feel like in the major, when you're playing for the major championship at the end of the year, I do not feel like it should be unlimited. I do not. That's just me.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be the regular way like it is for the duels. Because why, if you only do it, like you said, they did it in Seattle, they do it at Smoky. So if you only do it 2 times a year, why are you doing it for the most important tournament of the year? If you're going to do it for the most important tournament of the year, then you do it all year. So the teams adjust. So the teams adjust, and they built their team like that. Do you see what I'm saying, though? Am I right? Am I right?
That's a lot of weird.
Those games would last forever. You go to places like Utah. You go to places like
Them boys will never leave, man.
Columbus, where the home run fences are 300 foot. And
Right.
it's just, you can't.
You got to put a cap on that.
You have to put a cap on those tournaments. It is plausible to, cater to evening the playing field.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what it is, man.
Right.
Like,
You signed up for it.
that's why, I think that's why we play up there, man.
Right,
We go in the dugout. We don't care who's in the other dugout.
There you go.
We play our game. We know what we can do. We hit our hits, and that's it. Just because Rosmando can hit it 400 feet consistently doesn't mean we don't hit 700, 750. We got 6 guys hitting over 700. You know, you can't. You just play the game, bro. You play your game.
That's it.
So. But I mean, I have heard that. I just
think it's
weird. It is
weird.
an idea, and would be.
Yeah, I just think it's weird that they do it for that championship. Like, I think it should just be the regular rules that you're playing 90% of the year. Because they don't. The thing is they don't do that at the duel. It's not an all you can eat at the duel, and that's in Florida. So why are you going to make your world tournament an all you can eat?
I mean, this was here a while before we even got
they
here,
need
right?
to change it. I'm here to say you change it.
What does One Nation do?
One Nation, you have its home run limit. You have a limit. They don't do unlimited.
In their worlds, that was the plan?
Yeah. And even the show was going to be awesome, man. The whole concept for it was incredible.
What was the roster rules? You had how many guys were open?
So you had points. It's kind of like the major thing where you had points. So you would have your major players were worth 2 points. Your AA players were worth 1 point. Your A players and below, no points.
And how many points were
4 points a team. So you can either go get 2 major players, like we had Yates and Story.
Yeah.
But we had a whole team of A players.
Right.
So, and like Dag and them were A. Because you got to realize there's different rankings too.
Yeah.
So some guys that are major in the conference, they're not going to be major in One Nation. They're going to be A.
That was the one that got me.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, this is good.
That's good, right?
This is good. Because there's so many, especially in Florida, because there's so many players.
That's why
there's so many players.
But I'll be honest, I took the kill squad up to the Mojo, and we could not handle the cold.
That shit was cold.
We could not handle the cold. We couldn't handle wind. Yates would hit a ball that start in the right center gap in the foul. The wind, it was crazy. Like, I think that's the worst. Yeah. I think Gates barely hit 500 that weekend. Tyler Story hit like 550.
Dang.
You know who hit though?
Who?
Motherfucking Galen.
Galen?
Motherfucker hit over 800.
Yeah. Galen's
always hitting.
Galen's
always hitting, motherfucker, man.
Respectfully, he needs a shot.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he was on, I want to say it was Legends.
Hurt. Yeah, got hurt.
Well,
did he?
Yeah, the Proton called him for the duel. He came up to the duel. The first game, he hurt his wrist. And then he didn't play well the rest of it, so they let him go.
That's crazy.
And then Legends or Eli, whatever they were, the team that won.
Real.
Yeah, they picked him up, but they hardly played.
He hardly played?
No, they hardly played. They didn't play that much. You know what I mean? And he was working and doing stuff. But, man, I'm telling you right now, somebody needs to give that guy a legitimate chance. Bring him in at the beginning of the year and let him work.
Yep.
He's going to hit 750, no bullshit, minimum for you every weekend. Yep. And you can bat him in the leadoff or wherever you need to do. Galen's a dog.
Hey, you were talking about that part, right? As a coach, as a sponsor, being a coach and a player coach, and Jake, you run a couple teams or whatever, right? Yeah. And plus, you probably with the team you want to have a little insight on what you want to say, right? Like, how do we differentiate? Because I fall in this too. I'm now coaching, right? Like, you give a guy a shot like Galen, but he has like one bad tournament. Like, sometimes your patient is like, okay, he got to go. Like how they cut him. But how do you recognize, like, you know what? He might be able to, let's give him another chance. You
look at their bats, like the swings. Right. And if their approach at the plate, like if there's a guy that you could go 1 for 4, but you hit 3 lasers that just didn't get through. You're playing at the conference level where defense still is elite and people still make plays. So you can't, it's tough. Like, it's tough. But a guy like Galen, though, he has, if anybody does their research on him, even with pace, he is one of the only guys that is not like a major place, but he is always one of the first guy pace calls.
He's a key piece.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a key piece of what they do. And it's just because of how he conducts himself, his approach. He's not out there fucking doing wild shit. Right. You know what I mean? He's there for his team. He plays the game the right way. And guys like that, I think they should get longer leases than the guys that come there expecting everything. Galen don't mind working. You have guys who come there and they think because they're showing up, they deserve $500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I got away from the guys game again, because it's just such a sense of entitlement.
Right.
Even from C and up, the guys just think
that's just crazy.
Shit, even some of the guys feel entitled.
They think they are.
If you're getting paid outside of conference, we got to have a conversation, bro.
They think they are.
You'd be surprised.
Who do you know?
You'd be surprised.
They think they are owed the world.
Yeah.
And the problem is
people doing it.
Yeah, people
giving money.
People will be paying. I've heard of D chips getting paid to be on E teams.
Yeah, bro.
Good for them.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
You got to think about we got a guy fresh out of D1 ball or minor league.
He's straight from Valdosta State.
We don't want Jake to get him. Hey, he going to St. Augustine to play a treaty. Hey, come play with us and we can give you a little couple $100.
Yeah.
Do not go with that guy right now. I mean, this is the kind of shit that happened for real.
Yep.
It's like, wow.
For league.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's crazy though.
I'm telling you.
And that was a crazy thing. They used to think every team that I had, I paid for every player on the team.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was wild.
I
was supposedly given envelopes. Like, we couldn't just be good. I couldn't just call somebody.
It's a compliment when you put yourself in that situation.
But I couldn't just call somebody and say, hey, you're going to come here and win. Right? Yeah. That's not enough anymore. People have to think that the only reason why people are going to go play is because they're getting paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the guy game. That's the guys. Like, we have our A women's team right now. And the craziest thing is I'll talk to these girls and the girls is like, we don't even give a fuck. We don't care.
Yeah.
Just make sure we get to the tournament and put me around a whole bunch of chicks that are going to fucking play.
That's it.
And that's all they're asking for. They just want effort. They want effort and they want to win. That's it. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. You could put 4 in a room. They're not going to complain.
Right.
And these are the best girls in the country. You know what I mean? That playing at the highest level. Outside of Derby and Juno, you're probably, even on those teams, there's probably only a couple girls getting something. Other than that, it's just flight, travel. You know what I mean? Basic shit.
Even that's
it. For a women's game, it's a lot. Yeah. Like for our team, I'll be honest, for our team, we do flights, rooms, and then I'll take them to eat one time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'll take a whole team out to eat one time, normally either the night before or, somewhere out, we'll go out to eat as a team.
I mean, you're doing better than most sponsors in conference.
But that's why when you see this A roster, you're going to understand.
If you're a grown fucking person, I'm looking dead in the camera. If you're a grown person and you cannot afford a meal, if you ain't got that much money to even get a $10 meal from McDonald's,
don't be playing softball.
You don't need to be playing softball at an upper level or traveling or whatever. Some of y'all need to take y'all ass to work. Get on Indeed, look for a job, okay? And stop putting your schedule around softball as well. Unless you're getting paid like a guy like Jake and them. But if you play C and below, stop having your life revolve around softball. Get a job that pay you enough so you can afford to.
But also, I kind of blame you, SSA, because guys like Jake and them, not saying that you guys don't deserve to get paid. You kind of have to be paid because they're making you leave to go play tournaments Wednesday night. Yeah, and you're playing Thursday and Friday and Saturday, so you can't work. Mm-hmm. It directly affects regular people's work schedule. If you're a regular guy, you got a regular job, and you trying to play on a conference, it make it hard. That's why we'll talk about Galen. That's why another reason why he hasn't been able to go there, because Galen works. Mm-hmm. And he's going to prioritize his work and his family over the softball. 1,000%. And some people don't, they don't get that. Like, you know what I mean? And like one of the girls was asking like, hey, Justin, I have this situation and I know I have this coming on. I said, look, one thing you never have to worry about with me, that's why I carry 17 to 20 people. Because life is always more important. Right. Life is always going to happen. So if I have 17 to 20, even if I show it with 14, that's going to be my pick 14. Right. It's not going to be I'm scrambling. I only got 14 girls and now I got 3 that can't, so I got to go pick up. No, I'm going to have 17 to 20, so I always have mine because life is always going to be more important. Your kids are always going to be more important. That job is going to be there or maybe not be there if you miss the weekend. So go keep your fucking job. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of the men's game, especially the men's game, I've heard people losing outstanding jobs working for like cities and stuff like that because they want to go play softball. And it's not, especially at the conference level, it's not that serious, but they get so tied up into the life. Mm-hmm. Right? There's a life that goes along with
the cleat chasers.
The cleat chasers and the DM. Dun, dun, dun.
None of that is happening.
On this episode of In the DMs.
On this episode of the DMs, Mr. Jake.
Mr. Jake. Now, we know you will at least one day of the tournament you go without a shirt, right? We know this is established.
Yes.
So when you do that, does your DM status go up by 15, 20%, or how the DM numbers. Give us one.
The views go up. But
Give
nothing in the DMs.
give me one good weekend of what your DMs look like at the conference.
Listen, I'm the wrong guy for that.
Stop it. Stop.
Well, no, it's really not. It's really nothing special, but. No, the shirt off is just for fun, just for my tan, and I don't want to go home with some farmer tans line. So it ain't specifically for the ladies, I promise.
Okay, well, there's another guy in Jacksonville who's kind of up and coming that does that too.
Ooh,
Vinny.
Oh yeah, 19-year-old.
Yeah, 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think he's 20 now.
Oh, he made it to 20.
I think he's 20 now.
I think he's still 19. 20,
He's got a girlfriend though, doesn't he?
Does
he?
I'm pretty sure he does.
He does. Okay,
he's the SNI guy, right?
Yeah, young kid. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure all those guys got girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry if you don't, then you bet.
SNI guys, do you guys have girlfriends or not? We don't know. I know the one dude does.
Ooh.
The young kid, Vance.
Vance, yeah.
I know he does. Trying to think of who else is on that team. I know Kyle does.
Mike Smith's married.
Yeah.
Mike Smith.
Mike Smith. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got a young team. If he can keep that together, they're gonna be all right.
They stay A. Oh,
they have to. I don't think they're.
I don't think SNI men's is gonna make, but I'm not 1,000% sure. I just don't think that's gonna happen. Those guys are marketing themselves out.
Okay.
So
I did see Zach.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I did see Zach looking for a team, and I think Kyle too.
Crazy part is me and Scott tore Achilles around the same time.
Yeah.
He tore his the week.
But Scott doesn't play though. He just coaches.
No, he was playing ball when he tore.
Oh, was he?
He played 40 and over.
Oh, okay.
He tore his.
Come on, Scott. What are you doing?
Yeah, Scott, man, we're too old for that shit.
Hey, he tore his going to first. He had bah. You heard it. I'm like, damn.
Did he fall down?
What? He had to get catered off the
Achilles,
field.
right?
Like, yes. So he tore his, and then 2 weeks later, I tore mine. So like crazy.
I got some wood here, bro.
But yeah, you're not gonna don't.
But I'm not gonna lie, Jake. There's gonna be a lot of pressure on you because I'm probably gonna be the best player at the turkey.
Oh shit.
I want to throw some stats at you, right?
Oh shit.
Haven't played in a couple years, right?
Oh man.
First league night, can't run. Mind you, can't run. I go 2 for 5, struggle a little bit, right?
With 2 strikeouts.
Well, one hit the net. One was a pitcher.
Is it not a strikeout if you hit the net?
It's not a strikeout. If you go middle and you can't hit the pitcher.
There you go. See?
That's a dead ball strikeout.
Okay, well, it's still a strikeout. Whatever. So we have that one. And then the next one I come back, I go 2 for 4, right?
Okay.
Then the next one I come back, I go 3 for 3.
Oh, so projecting up?
Hey, we're going somewhere. Mind you, I'm not putting no T work in. I'm not doing nothing.
Have you hit the ball past the co-ed line yet?
Yeah, of course. Gas, Bubba.
How many home runs are you supposed to have?
I'm going to hit 2 at the turkey.
You said 3.
I said 2.
We're going to have to
go back.
So 2
because I did a smaller sample.
Okay,
right. I said I'm gonna hit at least 800. And I'm gonna hit 2 home runs.
800.
800.
How many games?
Well, I said I'm only gonna play one other pool play, and then I'm gonna play. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll get at least 8 at bats. 8 to 10 at bats. I'm about 800.
Bullshit.
Because right now you gotta look at this. I'm 7 for 11 after 2 years off.
If you got to keep track,
that's
crazy. That's what I say. If you got to keep track,
because all these people
the last time
are on
you played,
me.
So I guess it's more mental picture.
So I've only played 3 games since then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Jake.
I mean, so it's not hard.
Being hurt, you gonna remember everything that you do when you come back. Because what you didn't know, I got cleared for BP Friday. So I
Atta boy.
So I got cleared at BP and take basic ground ball. So I did my first BP session Saturday. Just went.
Okay.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm about to put a net and the back walkway by the house.
It's a good job. Way to heal up, bro.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna put a net back there and like turf it a little bit, so I could just head into the forest a little bit.
Okay.
So I could start working from home a little bit. I mean, I got 3 weeks. I figure I just need about 10 days before the turkey.
That's bullshit. Jake, just do know, come in, because we off. We all doing.
Yeah, we're gonna be live. This is gonna be live at the turkey.
All that petty shit. When we see his ass shit the bed,
we got receipts now.
Yeah, like
we got receipts. A lot of receipts actually.
But what's going to be crazy is when I do it. Then what are you going to do?
Oh boy,
celebrate.
I got a feeling we're gonna play y'all like first game too.
I told Everett, tell Rezzy, cut me the check now.
Oh,
just do it now.
Wait, you got another team? You got a different team in?
Yeah, he wanted to big time us and act like he couldn't play. I replaced him. I replaced him.
I didn't know
what happened.
I did not know.
So he thinks because he's going to come back later, I get a spot. No, I'm not saying, Bubba.
I asked a question in our group. I said, I was like, my Achilles kind of, no, PT going kind of good. I said, hey, man, got a question. I might be able to go for Turkey. Not too much, but he was like, well, you already know I picked my team. I was like, say less. All right. So what I do,
I'm all right.
Through my bad signal out. Hey, through my bad signal out. Hey, you want to play that? Ain't
nobody got time for that. Nobody's waiting for you, Kelo. This ain't GTA.
I kind of love this though. Like when people put in teams, it's great.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you're a guy that you can put in a competitive team, which you always do.
Yes, sir.
So
and it's a one pitch.
Great for the sport, great for the tournament.
Yeah. It's a one pitch tournament. Anybody can get beat.
And it's not really serious. And it's fun. And it's
talking shit.
Why not, right?
Yeah. But see, that's the thing.
If you don't get the turkey, y'all can come to my house.
Right. Yeah. That's the thing too. Like I've always been like that. I don't know about y'all, but I prefer to play against like my best friend or my close friends because it makes it more fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then you know how to read each other as well. Like when you play somebody like random and you go off, you be like, okay, well, it's really like fuck you.
Yeah.
But if like you playing one of your boys, it's like you know what line not to cross, and when you even crossing, like, all right, now you getting out of, you know what, cool. Like between innings, you be like, my bad, I didn't mean to go that hard, but it's still fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like
the strategy of shit talking,
right? Of course, and you know what to do to get under the skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I prefer to play against my friends and stuff like that. Now, when we go in a real tournament, I want to.
But it'll probably be like y'all talking shit to me. I'm probably like fuck you. Cause you know I'm like,
I expect you to be beige race. I'm expecting beige race.
But see, what you guys also, this is another reason why they're not prepared for what's going to happen at Turkey.
Oh, hell.
Last year at the Turkey, I was 253 pounds.
Okay.
I was sweating and breathing heavy by the time I got to the dugout. You hear me? Right now, I'm 203 pounds of Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal.
There you go. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? So
there we go. Ain't lift a weight
in that plate.
Ain't lift
that box, baby.
It has not lifted a weight, ran a fucking step.
Listen, I went to the gym twice. Once with Elkins. And once by myself. I'm just too busy. I gotta be.
That's what it is.
I gotta find stuff at home.
Okay.
I'm building a small gym. I'm building. I got the fucking. I got the
white thing, right?
Yeah, I got a regular bench. I got a row machine. You know what I'm saying?
How many times have you used the row machine? You had it for about 2 months now.
Yeah, I use it probably. That's probably like 3-4 times. But it's hard, man. You use the row machine.
Sucks,
first of all, you was chilling on the porch yesterday, so you could have got your ass on the row machine last night.
But what you didn't realize is I just drove a trailer back from Dalton, which was 7 hours. Jeez. And then I had to stop because on my way there, I saw that I had on the way back, I saw I had a bubble in my tire.
Dang.
So I'm pulling a trailer with that. So I had to go stop, get the whole tire replaced, do that, and then drive home. So I left Dalton at like 12 o'clock. I didn't get home till like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, man.
So how am I going to get home in row?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I got the peptides on deck. I'm gonna start a crazy regiment about a week before, so I'm not gonna feel nothing.
Definitely coming to see you this week.
Y'all better hope I don't get on no trend before Turkey.
How's your diet?
Huh?
How's your diet? How about that?
Did you see a snack draw?
Let's talk about the important
stuff.
stuff.
Did you see a snack draw? Shit.
I had plenty of honey buns and
did you not see a snack draw?
I have not seen a snack draw.
Okay. It was on the slide.
I had plenty of honey buns and chocolate Christmas trees.
Like, who still eats that as a fucking 40-year-old?
You know what's crazy? One of my biggest business partners, Bobby, he's in Indiana. And he was like, bro, he said that. He's like, bro, you're 40. You can't be eating like that. I said, bro, like I stress eat. That's why I said I stress eat. I got so much on my plate.
I understand that.
I stress eat. I'll be busy. I just grab a honey bun. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. Grab a honey bun. But look, it's in my car. I drink 0 sugar pops though. Coke.
That's good.
Cherry Coke.
It's a start.
Yeah, those are my favorites. I don't drink only sugar.
Do you think it's a problem?
What, my pops?
Your Christmas tree cakes.
No, because look, for instance, I bought 3 boxes last week. They're still not opened.
Attaboy.
Good job.
You see what I'm saying? They're there. They're there for when I need it.
When some shit go wrong.
Yeah. So if I got a long day, if I got fucking chick stressing me out or something, I need a fucking. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I had to make sure I don't buy no snacks in the house. When my daughter.
That's where I was gonna say. My daughter started at the grocery store.
My daughter snacks is over there because like ever since I got locked back in, I was like,
I can't. Like I get the sweet tooth, and I'd rather like.
Can't do it.
But I did it too because my DoorDash bill is crazy.
Yeah,
I probably spend like no bullshit. Like, and he'll tell you I probably spend $1,000 a month DoorDash. Easy. Yes. I DoorDash probably at least once a day. No, at least once a day, right?
I thought it was at least twice.
It's down. It's at least once a day.
Okay.
At least once a day.
You could probably hire a chef to go to Costco and get all your stuff.
So I did that. I was paying for months those factor meals or whatever they're called, where they deliver them.
Yeah.
And then I got pissed off one time because I got a super long driveway to my house.
They dropped that bitch off in the front of the driveway?
They dropped it off up there, and I didn't even know it was there, so the whole box got...
Oh, man.
Shit. No money back. That's crazy.
So then that cut it out. You know what I'm saying? I have someone who comes and clean the house, but I don't have someone to
Tell her cook while she cleaning.
No, she only comes like every other week.
Every other week? Okay. Well,
but she does laundry, everything. She's phenomenal.
Oh,
she organizes snack drawers. She folds.
She does.
She folds and hangs up
clothes.
On
the to-do list.
Yeah. She knows. You know what I mean?
And what people don't know, being around Jake for a couple of years, talking about meal prep and stuff, Jake actually walks to the field with his food. Like, if
I used
meal
to.
prep, you used to. Okay, you don't do it no more?
Not anymore.
I've been out for a while. So, but before I got hurt, pre-injury, you know, Jake sets a good example by eating right and stuff like that, especially when there's that season coming up.
But that's a conference. Like,
I appreciate that,
he locks in every way. Like, that's in, like, someone, remember you were talking on the thing and someone said someone was out hitting BP in the ring.
Yes.
And the guy said that's what makes them better. It's not what makes them better, but that's the difference. You get the Jakes, you get those different approaches, and they actually take it serious because these guys and guys like sponsors like that, we appreciate that because we know we're not wasting our money. We have this guy, he's putting in the work because he wants to be great because he appreciates what I do. You doing that is also a sign of appreciation to your sponsors and your teams. And a lot of guys don't do that, right? But the guys on those elite teams, the Roof X's, the Rezzies, those guys are working. Like, they're not, it's off season for them, but they're still in the gym. They're cutting weight. Guys like Everett, he's like, hey, I'm cutting down. I'm doing this, that, or third. But then you got these guys who are All-Americans and
they're All-Americans.
You know what I mean? They're having kegers and doing stuff, and then they wonder why they come out and they hit 700 one weekend and they hit 400 the next.
Let's talk about
inconsistent.
That. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
the BP warrior. That's what I call them.
Yeah.
Like, I put a lot of work in BP, but Jake, we all got it. I don't give a damn what level you on. The guy that hits the shit out of the ball in BP and the shit don't translate in the game. That shit is a pet.
It's crazy.
That shit is a pet peeve of mine. Like,
but do you know why that is though?
I don't know, but we had to let somebody go because of that.
It's because
recently the Panama City.
It's because when they go to BP, they're not working on anything. They're just swinging the bat.
So why the hell you get nervous in the game?
Well, that's all you see. That's all. I mean, whether or not you can hit the ball 500 feet, if you can hit the ball 500 feet, that's real impressive. I watch that shit all the time, and you got power.
Right.
But when you're talking about taking BP swings, you don't see when they're actual working, or you working backside line. You don't see people post like that because then.
Right.
I mean,
it's not sexy to post.
Well, I post it. I make it look sexy. I feel like. So I mean,
but the C guys don't think that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference, right? That's the difference of your mindset too. Like, if you're in BP and you're just going off and swinging for home runs all day, every day, that's why it doesn't translate in the game. Because when you're not a home runs and when you need to hit a hole hard, you freak out because you don't got that swing down. But it is what it is. I love to see home runs. Everyone loves to see bombs online, and so that's why you would see more home runs.
Man, I love seeing that ball that is 4 feet off the ground.
And I want
that goes through the gap, goes all the way to the fence, and is a double or triple. That's my favorite swing. Like those swings right there, and you see, and they hit it just as hard as they hit in a home run ball. It's still coming off 108, 110, and it's just gas.
Man, anybody can hit a home run. That's what I say. Yeah. But you know what the hardest shit is? You got a motherfucker like him where he could hit it out, hit it by you, but then he could tap the shit over your goddamn shortstop. So you don't know what the fuck to play, man. Like, that's what I like to see. And every time I hit BP with a big guy, yes, we're going to have him around where you go let it ride. But what makes you a great hitter and makes you get recruited is when you got a picture right here, you can hit it on this side or that side of him at any time. Not just like, oh shit, you got to, and people could tell that. If you're an upper player, you can see okay, he intentionally hit that hole because of 5 man on this side.
Yeah.
That's what I tell guys, especially big guys that, man, why I can't go to the conference? Because anybody can hit a home run. But if you're going to be a big motherfucker and catching, you got to be consistently being able to do gap to gap, and y'all need to work on this shit. Guys don't work on that. They just want ooh, because I seen Yates and I seen all the big boys. No, can you hit it down? They earn that shit, so they go fuck around and go 2 for 5, but nothing gonna happen to them. But you go 2 for 5, hey, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Give me a jersey.
It's also the stage though too. A lot of people don't want to admit that, but when you're playing a lot of those guys, when they're first coming up there, it takes a minute because they're starstruck a little bit.
Yeah.
They're seeing these guys that they see on TV and they see on these, in these major championships, and that stage is a little bit too big for them. BSC, it happens a lot too.
Oh,
because the people are talking shit. You got 20 guys down the line.
We see some big
in your ear. Like, you know what I mean? And you go up there and you shit the bed because it's just a different stage. And it all starts actually with what Jake and them do. You prepare for this.
Yes,
you
sir.
work you get that muscle memory. Like Everett and them said, Everett's like, he don't take BP all the time.
Right.
He'll get some dry hacks. You know what I mean? It's about getting the muscles into, because you've already put in the work.
Right.
And that's what a lot of guys, even me, like I just said, I got 10 days before. That's the wrong thing to do, right? Because I should already be prepared by the time the turkey comes. Like, I need 10 cuts in the morning, get sweat going, and I should be already in because I done put the work in for the months. And that's why these guys that are on these major teams at the elite level and getting really paid, because they've done that. Right. And a lot of guys don't want to do it, or they just think that they coming from baseball and they just have this natural ability and it's going to work out. And they also don't understand their attitude.
Right.
Attitude with these big teams means a lot too. How you carry yourself, how you're talking to other people, how you know what I mean? Those things matter because people look at everything now.
Right.
They're looking at everything, your whole aspect of your game. I know when I'm recruiting somebody or I want someone, we don't want, like, as far as the girls go, I don't want a girl that I know is out drinking and partying in between games. I don't want a girl that I know is hanging out at the field for 5-6 hours after we're done because she's going out and chasing a dude or whatever. Right. Like, you go out and live your life. I understand that.
Right.
But on the weekends, when we're there, until we're done, you owe it to me. You owe it to your teammates. We need you locked in. You can have a drink, you're an adult, but for you to go get shit-faced drunk or to be waking up with hangovers and shit like that, it's unacceptable. Yeah. And that's the difference at the levels, right? C tournaments, playing in Sundays, you don't ever get the same team you play Saturday because they either got fucked up the night before or there's some drama or some situation going on. And I think that's why I specifically are staying away from the lower game because it's definitely, sponsors, we dump money. But when you're playing at the lower level, it's definitely a dump.
Yeah, that shit
it's completely a dump because you don't know what you're getting from game to game, from player to player, Right. And there's no loyalty. Like, in the men's game, it's horrible.
Oh, I know.
They'll leave you for $10 more.
Yeah.
And you know this to be true. Like, that's not
crazy.
saying you, but you know it. You know it. Like you could get $500 over here, $500 over here, but this guy says, hey, I'm going to give you $500 and I'm going to do one or two more things. And you played with this team for 3 or 4 years and no league.
Gone.
Honestly, it just tells you a lot about the person and where their heart is.
Yes.
And if you got guys like that, it puts a bullseye on your back.
Right.
So
but you see it,
you lay in your own, when you make your own bed, you sleep in it.
It's kind of crazy to see guys that are high profile players, but you see them, they've played on every team in the conference.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of people don't look at it that way.
Dude, it's
like musical.
This will be my third off season and of the conference. And I can tell you a lot of moving parts happen.
Every year.
Especially now that there are less teams there were when I first started just 3 years ago. I mean, I think there was like 30 something teams when I first started. Now we're down to maybe 20. So, I mean, do you think it's going to start to go back up, or you think it's going to keep declining? Honestly, it just all depends on the sponsors. I think the economy and
the economy is crazy right now.
This full circle kind of just, I think that had maybe a little something to do with it. But like if the economy gets better, obviously the money gets better. So I think more sponsors that are on the cusp of would make that jump, but that might be a year or two down the line. But as far as full circle goes, yeah, dude, like. It's all about the mental game. Yeah. This is 1000% a mental hobby that you can do to be athletic for your remaining years, right? This ain't the World Series, but like this is a good hobby. Right. And I was very blessed to be in a situation to now, be a sales rep for Juno, sell bats, sell my own batting gloves, have somewhat of a niche for myself just to compensate, making a little bit of scratch at the side. So it's not completely a career, but it's definitely a hobby that like I don't have to worry about spending money or things like that, or maybe taking it away from my job, because it does take away from my job. And if I were to have a family, like shout out to those fathers out there, like doing both of them, and they have families and it's amazing that, where your heart lies with the family and bringing them to sports. Cause obviously we all have goals of being, parents and fathers and, and, using sports as an avenue of, whatever life, obviously as an outlet. And I think it's awesome when you bring family around that and you show them how it's done. And I think that's just all about perspective too.
Yeah.
There was a lot we talked about. I had a lot of notes in my mental, and I think I'm being a little bit sporadic.
No, you're good.
That's how we are here.
What it is. It's like a car ride. You know how you driving with your boys?
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Like if you're speaking and comfortable, that's all we want. So it's good. So I want to cover one thing, right? You're a pretty fiery player, right? Let's just be honest.
That's the nice way to put it, I would say.
That's what I'm saying. You can be an asshole. He can be an asshole. So what does that make, that's what gets you going? Especially like, you do not back down from a shit talking. I know that for a fact. So does that get you going? And on the conference, do you like tone it down a little bit, or is it still there, but you still like hone it in a little bit when you're on the conference?
Well, when we played it with each other, I think it was more of just an adolescent fire, right?
Yes.
Just I play good when I'm on fire. So it didn't matter who I crushed to get there. I think I just did it.
Yeah.
But I think as of late, I have a lot of props to give to my coach from I-57 who brought me over. Because at one point I didn't have a team, I wasn't going to play, and me and Rob's had a heart to heart, and I knew things I needed to work on, and I knew why I wasn't getting asked to play, and I knew that there were word going around that, hey, like he's fiery, he could be a dick sometimes, and I didn't like that. So I really worked hard these past 2 years specifically on repositioning my heart and how I attacked that. I didn't want to change as a player, but I wanted to change as a teammate and a competitor for other teams, because obviously you learn in the offseason that anything can happen in the offseason, and you could be playing with anybody out there. And I have, a couple guys specifically that, were frenemies or were advocates of not liking each other on the field. And if I could say anything, I don't want that to be the case. I want the best for you as an individual. I want the best for your heart, and I want to be fun to be out there, because we're all taking the time out there to play a game that we love. And I don't want I don't want people's view of me to be that I'm a dick. But you can't change as a player. You can't change as a player. They're always going to be that fire.
That's what I said.
Now I think I'm getting a little tense of it. Like, if I have to talk shit to Everett, like, just kidding. You got
to pick your battles now, right? You got to pick your battles now.
Yeah, man, that's good, man. Like I said, what people don't understand, everybody got to evolve, right? The older you get, you're supposed to evolve. So for you to be honest and see how to evolve as a player, because what y'all don't know is you never know who's watching, especially at that level, right? You might hear somebody like, he got a bad. How the hell you wasn't even at the tournament? How the fuck like a sponsor come to you like, Justin is a sponsor right now, right? Say, hey, how about picking this guy? Like, I heard about him. What the fuck you heard? You never seen him before. It don't matter, but you don't want your attitude to get ahead of your talent, right? So for him to say like, hey, I'm on the highest level and I had to make an adjustment because I want to be a good teammate, that's really great to hear.
And it's awesome for his coach and the sponsor of 57 to have that conversation with you.
Right.
Because a lot of people won't do that. And that says a lot about who that person is, because he doesn't just want you like to come play for him. He wasn't telling you what you wanted to hear.
Right.
He was telling you what you needed to be able to be there. And a lot of people don't have that. So big shout out to him. I hear great things about that whole place over there. I hear phenomenal things.
That's how the team was built. That's why we're having so much success. Is chemistry, and where your heart is definitely a line item list to have when you're building a team.
Yeah, and I hear great things about that, because they have a B conference team too, right? And they won B. Yeah. So
shout out to West, GTF player.
Wes was on it.
He was on it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hear great things about that, and I'm glad you found that place over there, that home for you. And hopefully you guys continue to go. I'm sure, like you said, there's a lot of moving pieces. So I know you guys are probably going to get better in some spots. You know what I mean? And come back.
We're at a point where we've took second in the AA after winning A Worlds, and now it's like who's going to be on the list and who's going to be points and who's not. We have a couple points to play with, but it's just all about that list and how
tricky is that when you have a team like this, right? And now you get guys that get put on that major list. So like, do you go necessarily cut those guys that are on the major list and rebuild, or do you go down the list and get somebody off to keep them? how does that dynamic work?
That's exactly. You got to sit down, look at it on paper, how people did, you know, what you need and who's available, and you know, it's tough. It's really tough, especially for teams like us and maybe Sports Reach and maybe even West Point that, you know, have guys that are right there on the cusp and one or two could go either way.
Or do you just commit and say, fuck it, we're going to become major and you keep everybody?
Nah, I don't think they want to do that.
Really?
Nah.
It's leaning more towards that they might stay AA, just because it's a different animal having a major team as far as expenses and sponsors go. So, and personally, I would rather be a AA team, major World Series, than be a major team.
Right. Yeah. Make the shit talking even
like
better.
when Competitive Edge or the Proton go up in there and you're a AA team playing a major team, that's what's up. Like, I think personally, because I would want to play the AA to get warmed up for the major.
Right.
Because I don't want to go into the major cold.
Straight cold. Straight cold. Shit.
But yeah, a lot of moving parts. I don't even know where my future is yet, so we'll see what happens over the next quarter. Do you guys know when the list drops for the trip?
I don't follow it.
I'll have to get in my group because we're waiting on a couple girls too to see, because right now we're at 7 points, 7.5 points. And there's
what's the limit?
We'll see, there's no AA in women's.
Yeah.
Right. So even if even if we got to the 8 or above, like, do they just keep us A or do they bump us to major because there's no AA? So we're waiting on 2 girls. I'm waiting on a commitment from 2 girls. And then obviously we have to wait till that watch list comes out. We think some people might be on it. We're hoping some aren't. If they're not, we're going to be beyond good, but we expect 2 girls to be on it. So we're factoring those points in right now when we're making the roster.
So it's the 8 points and then you become a major team?
It's
is
like,
that what it is?
yeah, I think it's over. Well, 8 points is AA. And then after that, it might be like 10 or 12 and then you're major.
Okay. So A is what, 3 or 4?
No, we get, I know we're at the limit at like 7.5. So
that's
we
the
can
A
get
limit?
up to 8 for us. Yes.
And then you become AA.
Yep.
Okay.
So right now, if we were to keep our roster as is, if everybody did anything, we'd be 7.5 points and we'd be an 18.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know none of that shit.
It's a lot, but it's a lot of work that goes into it, and it's actually fun though. Like it brought a different, like having the B team, learning about the conference side. It put a fire into me, and then after doing this and actually putting the work in to do this, and I've had phenomenal girls that have helped reach out because I'm not real big, I'm not going to be jumping in girls' DMs and begging nobody to come. Yeah. But I have girls that will go out and make those calls for me and say, hey, Justin, we got this and we have this. And then I have a conversation and we close them, right?
That's what's up.
So that's basically how we do it. But it's been awesome, man. And I'm myself and the girls, we're so excited. Like we're already like, fuck it. We know we're going to Vegas, but are we going to go to Trip Raw first? You know what I mean? So we can get something like we're chomping at the bit to get out there and get after it. So
that's a good off-season tournament.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what we're thinking.
I would love to, but I heard that's a good off-season tournament.
So we're going to try to go down there. We're just waiting for the dates to drop. You know what I mean? It's hard because we don't get the schedule until January, February. So we can't even as sponsors, it's tough for us because we can't plan accordingly. You know what I mean? We have to wait. I wish they would drop it in like December. That would be awesome because now, everybody's already got their homes and, all that stuff. But we appreciate you coming on. We like to give everybody their flowers.
Time
did a good job.
Yeah, man.
Bro, that's how it goes, man.
See how it goes, man.
We made a 2-hour block next time.
Yeah. We give everybody their flowers when they come on here.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you. Have more than one person recommend you being on the show.
Yeah, man.
Not only for representing softball, but representing softball in Jacksonville area. So we appreciate everything. Yeah, we appreciate what you're doing for the game.
We got to bring him back after Turkey too.
Yeah.
To be the third guest.
But we appreciate what you're doing for the game. We appreciate you coming on today and your approach and you coming on here and being honest and vulnerable with us and telling us about the changes you had to make to sustain the level. So appreciate you guys being here, and we appreciate you guys tuning in.
I want to send prayers to Jamaica. They got a big storm coming out there trying to Category 5. So anybody that got family in Jamaica and Haiti, send our prayers to you and the family.
Yes, sir.
And we appreciate you guys all tuning in to this episode of Petty Talk.
Yes, sir.
As normal, like, follow, subscribe. And keep supporting, man. And we'll keep getting better for you. Any suggestions you guys have, let us know. That's it for this episode of Petty Talk.
Thanks, boys.
Sure.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Petty Talk. Hope you go and like and follow and subscribe. Stay tuned. We're doing weekly episodes with new guests, new personalities. So look forward to seeing you guys all soon. Make sure you go and like, subscribe on all social media platforms.